Hi guys, Black is here. I'm going to change the oil on my F-150. I think it's 87,000 miles on it. It's the last time I checked, I think it was 19% or it might be 18%, but it's less than 20%. I'm sure the last time I checked it. The last last 2 or 3 times I changed the oil in this truck, I put too much oil in it. Well, let me change it. I didn't put too much oil in it. I didn't let enough oil drain out. So the last 2, 3 times I did that, what I did was I cranked the truck up and let it run, but not very long. So this time I cranked it up and I let it run about 10 minutes to get the oil warm. And I figured that the oil would drain back down to the oil pan a lot sooner. So the truck has been off probably about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm gonna I always start by taking the oil filter off. I don't know why I don't keep this damn socket in my toolbox, but I will from now on, probably because it's so damn large. But it's a 1 1/16 socket. It's pretty tight. I have a 24 millimeter. It's too small. I have a 30 millimeter. It's too big, so I guess it's somewhere in between. Usually when there's large sockets like this, it almost does not matter. That's pretty tight. It's plastic, so I don't tighten plastic down that tight. And it's got double O-rings, so there's no reason to tighten it that tight. Okay, got that off. It's paper towels so you don't drip it everywhere. And that's the oil filter. I'm gonna take it off in a minute and show you. So it didn't want to come out that time. Okay, let's see. I wanted to show you the filter, see is there any sludge or whatever. I can't remember how long. It's been about maybe, I can't remember how many miles it's been since I changed the oil. But there's no sludge in here. I mean, it's quite dirty. There's a little something right there. What the hell that is? What the hell is that? Oh, you know what that is? I think that's just remnants of a cheap filter. Now this is a Motorcraft filter. I can't remember, did I get this from the Ford dealership or I got it online? But after watching this guy's video where he was talking about they were selling cheap oil filters online, I mean, there's no gunk in it. I don't know, it looks like it's, can you see that? What is that? Like the glue came apart or something? It could be. Now I got another filter that I think I bought online, but from now on I'm just gonna go to the Ford place and get them. But it says a Motorcraft filter. Of course, you know, you can't always go by what it says. Box says Motorcraft. Yeah, it says Motorcraft. I never seen where it says EcoBoost. Now, I've gotten some Ford filters that didn't have the black end cap from Ford. Now, it says Ford Motorcraft, FOMO, whatever. It's a 2062A. Here it is. And what I was going to say was I've gotten oil filters from Ford that look just like this one. And that's the reason why I went online, because I'm like, you know, Ford is buying cheap oil filters. But I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is that? Is that where it was glued together? I've never seen that before. And, oh, that's probably what it is. It's probably what it is. It looks like it's glued together right there. So in other words, this sumbitch here has failed. Well, I'm gonna buy it from Ford from now on. But yeah, this sucker here has failed. So I'm guessing oil was going right through that. Ain't that to be? Well, I can't remember where I got it. I really don't remember. I know I bought one online, but from now on, I'm gonna buy them from the Ford to make sure. I'm gonna buy it from the dealer. And if it breaks apart like that again, I'm switching to some other kind of filter. Because if the oil is not being filtered, there's no reason it's not doing any good. Now, there are a lot of people say you need to change the O-rings. No, you don't. No, you don't. But that's got me worried there. Because, I mean, if that filter was broke open, that means this thing wasn't getting filtered. That's got me worried. Yep, that's got me worried pretty good. If it happens to this filter, I'm switching to some other kind of filter. But if you want to know why I'm not changing the O-rings, they don't need to be changed. The O-rings are bathed in oil, and they're not going to dry out. Hell, the original ones, hell, I think I went about 70,000 miles before I changed the damn thing. That's got me worried there. If that filter wasn't closed up, it wouldn't filter any oil. All right, now that's closed. I mean, it has stopped turning. So how much do I torque? It's plastic. You don't torque plastic. All right, so we're done up here, and now we gotta jack the truck up and drain the oil out. This is the oil that came out the damn filter. Pretty dirty. Remember, the way you have to change this is you can't just open this up. If you open it up, it's gonna shoot out like a damn rocket. Okay. Lower your ratchet, and then you turn this and you release it slowly.
I wish I did this yesterday. I could have went to the Ford place and got a drain plug. But it'll be okay. It's not leaking. It's got some residual. And that is how you drain a Ford EcoBoost 2.7 without spilling oil everywhere. All right, guys, we back. And it has stopped draining. There's a few drops, but I meant to bring a piece of paper down here and wipe that off, but whatever. Like I said, you don't need a tool to take it off or on. It's just a little bit easier to use a wrench when it's been on for a while. Let me get a piece of paper towel and wipe that off. Oh, man, I'm catching a hill trying to get up on this low ass truck. All right, so I'm not gonna put this cover back up under it because I plan to change the transmission fluid, but I am gonna let it down and bag it up out the truck. Bag it up out the garage, and I'll start a video when I get upstairs. Check out the motor mounts. Ford ain't playing the motor mounts, are they? And then I think, how big are the damn piping coming out this damn thing? Look at the exhaust pipes on a 2.7 V6, and damn tailpipe bigger than my damn tailpipe on my Trailblazer. Of course, this sucker putting out big block. Well, I ain't gonna say big block torque, but it's putting out quite a bit of torque. 375 pound-feet of torque. That's like a Ford 5.4 liter. Now, I will admit, the oil is dirty, but if you look on the side, there's still some brown in it. So I'm not saying the oil is still good. I'm just saying, I don't know. I think it's like 7,000 miles on the oil. I'll put it on the video when I find out. Surprise for you, and you're not gonna believe it. Guess what kind of oil I'm putting in here? Motor cover, right? Wrong. Pennzoil, platinum full synthetic, 5/30. Why am I using Pennzoil? Do I believe Pennzoil is better than Motorcraft? No. I'm using Pennzoil because they didn't have any Motorcraft. Walmart I went to, they had, the closest thing they had to my oil, they had some 10/30, but it was diesel. And I didn't want to put that in here. So I decided it'd probably be better if I just put Pennzoil. So now, am I afraid I'm gonna hurt the engine? Nope. Like I said, man, and it's crazy I say, I've been using Motorcraft ever since I got this truck. I've been bragging about using nothing but Motorcraft. Here I am, finally putting something other than Motorcraft. So, let's see, can I pour this without spilling it? I had started to buy some oil a few weeks ago when I was in Walmart, and I said to myself, oh no, I'll get it next time. And did I put a drain plug in here? I hope I did. Is it going to matter? No, honestly, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. I just been using Motorcraft because I said if the turbos or whatever go bad, they can't blame it on me not using Motorcraft oil. Honestly, I'm not worried about the turbos going bad. I'm sure there's a lot of people put Pennzoil 5/30 in their EcoBoost and haven't had any problems. I just wanted to be able to say I put nothing but Motorcraft in my engine. But I can't say that no more because I just put Pennzoil. But that was only 5 quarts. This truck holds 6 quarts. So I am putting Motorcraft in here. Seems like it pulls out thinner, didn't it? It seemed like it pulled out thinner. Now I'm hoping I let the oil drain enough so it don't be full, overfill like it's been the last 2 or 3 times I changed the oil. It's been overfilled. Hoping that didn't happen this time. We'll find out. Oh, check this out. That Ford Tech up in Illinois, the one that now I can't say that he called my job and tried to get me fired because the white lady who answered the phone said he didn't sound like her. But I can say he called my job asking them to tell me to tell my fans to quit calling his job trying to get him fired. That I can say. We know for a fact he did that. Well, anyway, the point I bring his name up was this. He says that after you change your oil, you should put your engine in flood mode, meaning that you should step the gas to the floor, press the gas to the floor, and you should crank the engine until oil pressure comes up. He claims that this will help the VVT last longer. 100% bull crap. When you start your engine up, you want oil pressure to get to your engine as quick as possible. I'm not saying crank the engine up and rip it to 6,000 RPM. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you need to crank your engine up and let it idle as soon as possible. People have been doing that for hundreds, well, I ain't gonna say hundreds of years, but people been doing that for a while. But I think he's one of them examples of somebody who overthought something. I'm just gonna crank my engine up. I'm gonna leave the camera right here. Hopefully it don't shake and fall. Hopefully it won't. Actually, sit it right there. Well, guys, this concludes I think this is my 11th oil change in my 2016 F-150. I can't say I put every one on my video. The very first one, the video was so dark, it made me mad, I erased it. I think I showed the second one. And there was another one, I don't know where, but there was another one where I made it, but I accidentally erased the damn video. Pissed me the hell off.
But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them. Black, y'all have a good day.
I forgot I left out the part where I poured the oil out back into the container. Somebody raised the hell around there. See that? That sounds pretty good. Alright. You want to do this where it don't spill. Can y'all see me? You want to keep an eye on your sight glass so you don't overfill this thing. We're almost at the top. You know what I used to do? It's not quite full, but I'm gonna grab another container. That way you ain't gotta worry about it. You gotta worry about the cup running over. Oil is pretty black, ain't it? That filter coming open has got me bothered a little bit. I'm gonna change the oil this time sooner. And if that filter, if that filter come open again, I'm switching to another brand of filter. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that anyway. Take it to AutoZone, any automotive place that sell oil, they're supposed to recycle it for you. Dre, y'all have a good day. Alright guys, in another video, I told you I had bought some of this crap and it came without a straw. I went to Walmart and I bought this and it, as you can see, it has a straw. I want to say this came, I can't remember, I think this came from AutoZone. But the point is this. Let me show y'all what's going on. And it's not because of the color. Believe me, it's not because of the color. Now look at, notice when you spray it, can you see that? It stays up there. You know why? This is watered down. Also, if you look at it, you can see water. Can you see that? See how it leaves the residue there? Now you probably say, well, black, one is because one's red, one green. No, that's not it. This is not watered down. Look at that. Notice you hit it one time, the oil comes right off. It's not because the can is red, it's because the crap I bought from AutoZone was watered down. This is not watered down. That pissed me off. That other stuff stink really bad. This, it smells, but it doesn't smell real bad. So if you go to AutoZone and you buy some of this and it don't have the red tube on it, don't buy it. It's probably watered down. I mean, that other stuff is real strong. I mean, it's really strong smell. But that stuff works. The good stuff works. The cheap stuff does not.